What's up? Hey, this is a follow-up video. So this is my little Dragonfly, my Spyderco salt version. And I took this to the Gulf for several days of fun in the surf and here and there. And the only thing I ever did was rinse it off with some water. Well, then I brought it home. It was in my swimming trunks. This clip is wonderful. Yeah, it just locked into my swimming trunks. And so it went through the washing machine. And then it went through the dryer. And here's the knife after all that. Well, I want to disassemble it and take a look on the inside, clean it up or whatever. But I can tell you, after all of that, at one point, listen, let me show you something here. If you look here on the blade, same thing on this side. At one point, there was so much sand packed in this knife and grit that when it opened and closed, it was grinding on that blade. But right now, this thing is as smooth. Watch. It's as smooth as glass on those Foster washers, those bronze washers. So anyways, short video. We're just, what's a week in the Gulf, in the saltwater, and no cleaning, just rinsed off with fresh water, and then put in the washing machine and washed, and then run through the dryer and dried. What's the end result? Where does that leave us? So we're going to take it apart and look. I'm curious, and I think I'm going to have to hold this other screw to get it apart. Yeah, no worries. And to be honest, I was going to take it apart anyways because I want to clean it. I mean, it deserves to be cleaned up and lubed, and so that's what we're going to do. I can already tell you that I really like the knife. It's discreet, it's small, but yet it's still very capable, and just a wonderful little pocket knife for the Gulf, for what I needed it for. I go to the Gulf and I don't need a big blade, but and I put it to use quite a bit. I mean, there were several instances where it was like, hey, let me get, I can cut that or this or, and this little H1 did wonderful. Come on, man. Come on, man. Not sure why, but it's fused together. Okay, so it doesn't come apart. I'm an idiot. And all y'all that knew that for 10 minutes watching me mess around with it. Anyways, I've taken it apart. I've gotten all the parts out of it. I've cleaned it out really good. And so now I'm going to lube it up and put it back together. So I'll spare you all that. Okay, well, we are all cleaned up and reassembled. And the action on this thing, it's one of the things I like the most about this little Dragonfly. I mean, it's got a wonderful compact feel to it. And now that it's cleaned up, I mean, honestly, it's ready to go back to the Gulf. Let me check that edge real quick. Huh. It's interesting because one of the criticisms that this H1N seems to pick up all the time is that it doesn't carry a very good edge. Now, I don't know, maybe in a cut test it proves itself out is that, you know, it doesn't hold up an edge as well as some other steels. But I mean, it's not a heavy use knife. This is a temporary use thing for me. You know, just having a little sharp blade in the pocket in case I need to cut something. I like it. Yeah, so my little saltwater dragonfly, man. I mean, it's gonna find its way in my pocket every time I go to the Gulf. 100%. Maybe even freshwater. I mean, it's just the thing's built like a tank, man. It's gonna hold up really well. Appreciate you watching.